Hi, welcome to Flew the Coop. My name is Tricia, and this is part 2 on the series of how to enjoy your retirement. Part 2 is going to be 7 reasons to not retire. I found that very hard to find those 7 reasons, so I just took the 7 reasons of why you should retire from the first video, and now I'm going to switch it up and tell you why you might not want to retire. Yeah, I'm wanting my husband to retire, but I do understand his reasons for not retiring. So we will go over those now. So I base the whole series on main resources that we have in life, which are, of course, time, health, and money. So that's what it's all based on. So we'll start, and I have them written down. Again, they'll be the same 7, only I'm going to talk different about them. So the first one is time. Time. If you enjoy the time that you're spending at work and you are very fulfilled with it, then that is the time. And maybe you don't want to come at home and stay at home and figure out what to do. So if you're satisfied with that, time isn't a problem for you. And the second one is health. And if you have no stress in your job, or it keeps you busy, and being busy and not sitting at home, maybe perhaps just becoming a vegetable and eating, getting no exercise, then that will be detrimental to your health. Sorry, I dropped it. That will be detrimental to your health. So, you wouldn't want to be doing that, would you? Okay. Number 3 was money on the first one. And if you don't have a lot of money, maybe you would not want to retire quite yet. Maybe you'd want to get your budget in order and see what you could do. Maybe you could get a part-time job or something to make that retirement happen, but right now you just can't. So maybe you don't want to retire right now. Number 4 is you feel fulfilled. And if you are fulfilled at what you're doing, you have good connections and lots of people at work that you really enjoy being around, and you feel like you have a purpose every day when you get up, or perhaps your creativity is at your job. You spend time making things or doing something that you really enjoy, and every one of those are very important. So if that job fulfills all the needs that you need, stay at it. Number 5 is pursuing your passions and travel. Well, I understand that not everybody wants to travel, or they probably don't have that urge to do a lot of things that people do on retirement. Or maybe they do, but they have built up a lot of vacation time, and they maybe travel isn't on your list. Or maybe you have a lot of vacation time saved up, and you can get all the travel that you wanted in on that time, and you can do everything that you want on those days off. Or maybe you're working part-time and you get to do everything that you want to do, or you could be working from home. So number 6 is trying it and see if you like it. Or maybe you did try it and you didn't like it, so maybe it's not for you. Or maybe you didn't plan well for it. But either way, you didn't like it, so you're not going to be retiring. And number 7 is relationships, God, family, and friends. Maybe your job covers all that, and maybe your job, you feel like you are with your friends. And that's not a bad thing. So I think this one is a really fast video, and that's okay, because I do have a hard time finding why you wouldn't want to retire. But there are people And I understand it, that, they don't want to retire. They just want to continue working because they like it. And I can say that when I did have jobs, there were many that I just loved and I enjoyed it until I didn't. So, and it could just mean go and find a different job. I know I'm doing different things that keep me busy. I'm on the HOA and the president. That's not a great title. It just means you have to do everything. And I get calls and I have to do things and I have meetings that have to schedule and all that other stuff. So it's kind of like a job with no pay. And then I like my creative side, and so that's why I started the YouTube channel. So in a sense, I am doing things, but some people, their job covers all that. And so why not stay? And I seen this research from Korn Ferry. It's Korn and Ferry, and it shows that post COVID, 1 in 4 people age 65 and older don't plan to retire. That's that's quite a few people out there that are not planning on retiring, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong that if you decide never to retire. A lot of people own their own businesses, and so they wouldn't be retiring from that. They might do less work, but I wouldn't say give it up if it's a source of income and you can still have hire some extra people maybe to do what you do and go about your business. So there's all kinds of reasons to continue working, and money is a big one. And I don't know if I even said that, but it should have been up there as number 3 unless I lost the card. So if you have saved and you've got all the money that you need, then you should retire. But maybe you think you don't have enough money because you didn't save. And so you're going to continue to work a little bit longer, but just be careful because that longer could be another year and another year and another year because you might not ever have enough. So, yes, that's kind of like all that I've got, and it's really okay not to retire. Just because you've reached that age and everybody's saying, "Ah, are you going to retire yet?" Just do your own thing and what feels good with you. And if you're married, what feels good with your partner, and just go with it because life is like that. It's just enjoy it, whether you're working or you're not. So like and subscribe and check out the other series, especially the next one that's going to be on do you have enough money to retire? That might answer some things and see why you're not retiring yet. And maybe there are ways that you can retire and you don't have to have as much money as what you think you do. So tune in for that one and check the show notes out for the whole links to all these videos. And we'll see you down the road. Later, taters. Bye.